Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge pendant called the Courbe Duet. This is the 2 version of the Courbe. There's a smaller one too that faces down. This is going to be the one that you have 2 side by side and they're slightly staggered. One is going to be facing down, the other one's going to be facing up, and they're holding these beautiful crystals. This is from Hubbardton Forge's Synchronicity collection, which is comprised of a lot of handmade glass, handmade cut crystal, all kinds of beautiful things like that. The crystals in these look to me like raw diamonds when they're coming out of a diamond mine. They're really, really beautiful. They're kind of faceted, but it's a smooth facet, really great. Let's get into size on this. So when we talk about the size of the fixture body, we're really talking about it independent, the bottom part independent of the cables. And since you're going to have 2 of these that are kind of slightly staggered, the distance is really from the bottom of the lower one to the top of the higher one, and that's going to be 20 inches, assuming that you are going to stagger them that way. It's really up to you how you guys have these, because you're going to be kind of going in independent into the canopy. The overall height, longest, is going to be 100. If you do need these to be longer than 100 inches, send me an email and say I'm looking at a 1397.98 and I need it to be X, and it has to be a solid number, obviously. So it's something beyond the 100, 115, 120, 190. We send your email over to Hubbardton Forge, over to the customs department, it rolls around through a couple engineers, comes back to us with a quote, adds a little time and money, but it's something that we do all the time. Okay, so it's slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees without a problem. Canopy is 27.9 by 5.9, and it's about that thick because it's going to be holding a transformer and a driver. This is a low voltage LED, so it transforms your line voltage, which is what you guys have up in your ceiling, into low voltage going down to those LEDs. Makes it completely safe if someone were to accidentally pull this down for any reason. That's the beauty of low voltage. Coming in at 18 inches, so it's only going to have to hang from just a normal junction box. Check out the installations instructions if you can with me right now. If you're on the page for this on our site, look over on that side. Kind of midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. It's going to show you a lot of beautiful line drawings, and those line drawings are going to show you how the canopy goes together, how it goes over your junction box. It's also going to show you how you put it together, which is super simple. You're going to be taking those cables, they're going to be going up into what are called grippers, and you're going to be pulling them through these grippers and slowly bringing this up, getting it to where you want it to be before you snip those off at the very top. So make sure it's exactly where you want it before you do that. If you're having an installer do this, make sure you're around to see it. Just don't trust what they're going to say, okay? Beyond that, let's talk about those lumens. So you've got 26 watts, and that's distributed across 2 of these, don't forget. So you're going to have light going up and light coming down. 910 lumens, which is a very good amount of lumens. It's going to be able to provide some task lighting, and also that light is going to go up and hit your ceiling and kind of bounce around a bit. So a lot of people are going to use this in different places. They're going to use it over dining room tables. They're going to use it quite often in stairways too. I think that would be dynamite, especially even if you have a slope. It's going to be perfect because your slope is going to be like this, and your wires are going to be coming down on an angle, so it'll be absolutely fine for you. Let's get into finishes now. If you're on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over on this side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a tab. It's going to say Finishes Help Guide. Click on that for me. There's going to be a video on there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be talking about a chart a little farther down on the page. You'll see it next to me here. It's going to kind of go over the differences between heavy forging and non-heavy forging, and it'll be talked about in that video. So it's really important that you kind of watch the video, use the chart. You can click on that chart on different things, so you can click on dark smoke and a big page will pop up and show you lots of different things in dark smoke. Click on burnished steel or natural iron, it'll do the same thing. But it's really important that you understand how Hubbardton Forge's finishes are kind of divided into translucent and opaque, and how they can look on different fixtures. Our showroom in Vermont has we're up to 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's On Display page. It's way up there in those red tabs again, so click on that and you can see what we have to show you. That changes all the time because we're always adding things as they come out. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have an amazing clearance center here too. Clearance Center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you were coming to visit us, bring a good-sized vehicle, something like a big SUV or maybe a small truck or something like that, because you might find something in the Clearance Center that you want to take home, and it's a lot of fun to go through. 75% off MSRP is an amazing bargain, so you should really take advantage of it if you can. Like I said, we're open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call us at 802-446-2400 during business hours. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. We love to answer emails. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else even comes close to that. Some larger items are non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that. It'll be in the description thing, that part of the description underneath on the very bottom. So keep an eye out for that. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes, your adjustable ranges to play with, all those things. We can cut that time in half, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to know more, drop a quick email, and I can walk you through the whole thing, okay? So, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Love to see you in our showroom sometime, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.